Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jayyduty, and I'm back with another video. Now, you think, oh, the more I stop caring and the more I not care about her leaving my life, the more it shows that I never loved her in the first place. No, that's not even true. That's not even close to truth. Because you did actually like her. You did actually love her. You just don't like her to a point you would be desperate over her. And that's rare nowadays. A lot of men can't be alone. It's like they fear being alone. It's like they scared to lose people. Why are you scared to lose people, bro? Being alone is the best feeling ever. Yeah, you crave sex and you crave intimacy, but anything other than that, bro, you purposeful. You alive, bro. Right? When you desperately in need for somebody's presence and you try to fight for somebody, you would never get your way doing that. You know why? Because you would do unattractive things. You would make yourself look stupid trying to fight for somebody. You make yourself look stupid. You call her with another dude, or you seen that another dude was in her phone. You get mad at that. She go to her friends. Yeah, we wasn't even together, but he still got mad that I was talking to another dude. Now her friends in her ear, like, no, you was never the problem. Like, I mean, y'all not together. Like, what can y'all do about it? Or what can you do about it? Like, he should never broke up with you. Basically what they saying, if you're going through a lot of ups and downs with your partner, it's okay to give your body to somebody else. If you feel some type of way, if you mad at your boyfriend, it's okay to give your body to somebody else. It's so much influence going around to have a healthy relationship nowadays. That's why you cannot be desperate for anybody, because they gonna always listen to anybody. They gonna always listen to their friends and family. Like, you pretty much in a situation, bro, you can't fight for that. She's done spiritually, and she also done down there. And it's nothing you can pretty much do about it but focus on yourself, create a business, and get successful at it. You have to transmute pain into success, bro. You can go back to her life all you want. You can cuss her out all you want. You can block the dudes on her phone all you want. She gonna find a way to get in touch with them dudes again. There's nothing you can do about that. The only thing you can do about it, fellas, is just focus on yourself. Get fucking rich. It's a process to it, though. And she didn't believe the process. She didn't want the process. She wanted the result. That's why a woman, she'll leave you for a dude she think that's better. Half the time, the grass is never greener. Half the time, they'll leave you for a dude who don't see themselves becoming rich. You have to prove them wrong, bro. You have to prove her wrong that, like, she didn't believe that you can become rich. And it's not up to her to believe that you can become rich, bro. You the only person that need to believe in your reality. You the only person that need to believe in that belief for it to actually manifest. That's why I didn't care about losing anybody. I was never a person who cared, bro. Because, fellas, when you have a purpose, it makes you emotionless towards people. Like, when you put on this mission to manifest a lifestyle for you, you don't care about losing people. Like, this is more than just a fucking 9 to 5. This is my life. My life is dependent on it. Like, yeah, if you're working a 9 to 5, it's easy to be desperate for people because you don't like your 9 to 5. But once you start serving your purpose, you're going to love your purpose. And once you love something, it's hard for you to care about anything else. It really is. Like, I love YouTube. So when a woman come in my life and then she leave my life, I don't give a fuck about you leaving my life. Because I have something that I really care for. And I love changing the world. I love turning on this camera. I love myself. And I want to get rich. So either you're going to enjoy the process or you're going to leave the process. But anyway, I'm gonna get fucking rich. That's how delusional you gotta be. Stop being delusional in a sense like, oh, she ain't going nowhere. You ain't talking to these dudes. Cut that shit out, bro. Cut it out. My last girl, I'm not gonna talk about her too much, but it seemed like she left me for another guy. Because as soon as we broke up, well, she broke up with me. She said, let's be friends. And I found out that she had fucked another guy. I could have did so many things, bro. I mean, I already done enough. But I could have went to go block that dude on her phone. I could have went back into her life and dragged her past. I could have brung her past up every time I communicated with her. Like, I could have just been in her face like, you effed another guy, you turned into a monster, you this and that, I just don't like you anymore, I hate you. But is that necessary? Jay, how you gonna want to get rich, but you in somebody's face acting like a bitch? That doesn't resonate with me. And I was acting like a complete bitch in front of her. Because when I found out that she did that, I couldn't control my emotions. I was reacting impulsively. I was reacting so immature. It was so unattractive. But then it was like, Jay, you want $1 million. You want to be successful. But how you gonna want to be successful if you getting mad at things like this? If you want to be successful, you have to be emotionalist. You have to connect with yourself because your higher self knows about success before you become successful. Your higher self is guiding you to success and you got to listen to it. Despite how she is, despite who she been with, despite her body count, despite who she is and how she treats you and how she feel in the inside, you have to listen to your higher self. If your higher self say, move on, I'm trying to guide you towards something that's bigger and better, you just have to listen to it. And if you don't listen to it, you will always get reminded that you should listen to it. Like when we first broke up, when she said, let's be friends, my higher self was like, Jay, that picture is done. Just say, let's forget about each other. And I did that. And my higher self was telling me, Jay, don't go back over there. But then I was like, nah, like, I'm going to go back over there because I can't just leave this girl alone. She was there with my ups and downs, bro. Like, I just can't. That's not a girl you should just leave alone. But my higher self was like, Jay, don't go back over there. Don't do it, bro. Myself was telling me that, bro. I went back over there, found some information that I didn't like to hear, reacted so immaturely. And now I'm stuck with that same message. Jay, I told you to not go back over there. I told you that. I said that picture is done. She's through. So I just kept making videos. Always pay attention to your higher self when it comes to women. Because your higher self, your intuition, is never lying to you. Pay attention, my nigga. When you serving your purpose and you own this mission to become rich, you're not going to care about anybody leaving your life. And it's not that you don't care about them. It's not that you don't love them. It's just, you're just so dedicated right now. And you got to make this shit happen. So it's like, if you leave my life, I don't really care. You get what I'm saying? Like, your purpose will make you not care about losing people. A lot of people, y'all care about losing people. Oh, I don't want you to lose my life. I can't see a life without you. Y'all chase people. It's because you're not on your purpose and you don't know who you truly are. Once you find out who you truly are, you will stop caring about losing people. You will enjoy being alone. You will figure out who you truly are and you will go after it every single day. That's pretty much how I was, y'all. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. That's pretty much how I was. It's not that I ain't care about my ex or I didn't love her. No, I loved her dearly. Literally, I loved her dearly, my nigga. Like, I loved her to a point, my nigga. She lived with me at one point. And I ain't never had a girl that lived with me. And it was multiple girls that was over here. Dealt with a lot of things. You got to go home, my baby. She lived with me. And, you know, like, we done a lot of things for each other. And I don't know, she was just always there. But then, like, when she hit me with that, we just need a break. We too toxic. I didn't know how to control my emotions. I didn't know what the fuck to do or what to say. I mean, I knew what to say, but I didn't know if I was sure. You get what I'm saying? But my higher self was knowing this whole time. Like when she said, let's be friends, my higher self was telling me, Jay, don't go for it. And I was like, why? He's like, because, nigga, a girl that really want to be with you, she ain't hitting you with that, let's be friends. Something about you cut her off. Something about her just not up to it no more. She's done, bro. And I tried to see like, nah, maybe she do want to just be friends. So let me just accept it, right? But my higher self was like, okay, go accept it. Do it. I went over there, found some information I didn't like to hear. Boom. Higher self is like, Jay, I told you, you got to pay attention to your intuition, bro. I would never forget that. I would never forget that my higher self told me. My higher self told me, bro. Said, Jay, don't go back over there. That picture is done. A girl don't just say, oh, let's, bro, a girl, she'll break up with you just so she can fuck somebody else. Some of them doing while they in a relationship. That's why I didn't like really get mad. And I didn't try to like, hold her past against her, because a lot of people, they'll do it in their relationship. At least she broke up with me to go do it. So it's like, I respect it. And then she told me she did it. So it's like, I respect it even more. I'd rather you hurt me with the truth and then you confront me with lies. Like, she could have lied to me. Like, no, nobody been over here. Nobody, like, she could have lied to me. That's why I don't really care, because things could have went left real quick. Like, I could have just been dealing with that. And women, they are sneaky. They are the most sneakiest motherfuckers on this earth. So they can get away with cheating, literally. And you would never notice. She could have just played it so smooth and just didn't care to tell me the truth. That's why that's why it was just easy for me to move on, because at least you hit me with, even if you lied to me and I still found out, it would have still been easy for me to move on. Because I don't sink for revenge. I don't go back and forth with people. That's not my thing, bro. I don't. The only time I go back and forth with you if I'm trying to get you to understand, and I'm trying to understand what you understand, or what you're trying to get me to understand. Like, that's the only time I go back and forth with people. Once it gets to a point we not together and you want to go back and forth, I'm leaving you. We not even together. You know what I'm saying? Like, we not even together. Like, why the fuck is we going back and forth with each other if we not together? You don't like me and I don't like you. And it seems like you hate me. So why am I going back and forth with somebody who hates me? That's like a waste of time. Like, you putting yourself in a low vibration. Why are you going back and forth? That's why when she called me, that's why the next time, like, she called me like a week after that situation, and she was basically going off. I was like, bro, this is weird. We're not even together. Why do you even want to argue with me? We're not even together. And why am I about to argue with you? Why would I argue with you if we not together? That's weird. That's weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, we not even together. Like, while she arguing, going off on me, the whole time I'm thinking, we not together. We not together. Why would I go back and forth with it? What's the intention? And what would I get afterwards if we not together? You know what I'm saying? Like, what am I going to truly feel afterwards? Is it going to make things better? Is it going to help us to live a better life? Is we're going to get together afterwards? Like, I don't see a purpose in arguing, y'all. I just don't see a purpose in arguing. Like, arguments is like, that shit's so fucking, I don't argue with people now. Nowadays, I just let people have it. Like, I've been dealing with this one chick, right? And I don't date her or anything, but like, we got in a couple altercations. Like, we got in a couple disagreements. And that shit ended so damn fast, bro. And I just let her have it, bro. And she was trying to fight. She was like, I ain't gonna say she tried to fight me physically, but she was like, she was being like defensive. Like she didn't want me to know the truth or something. And I'm like, you can have it. I just don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, oh, my bad, my bad, my bad. Because sometimes, bro, you do just be projecting. And I got a lot of trust issues. So when I come across people and people do some weird or lame shit, I point that shit out. And then once I point it out, they get defensive. They get mad. They start, you exhuming this, you exhuming. Like, why do you exhume? Why do you exhume? Maybe I am exhuming. Let motherfuckers have it nowadays. Stop going back and forth with a motherfucker. That's how you get your point across. That's how you get people to like you even more. Shut the fuck up and let people have it. That's how you get somebody to hold themselves accountable, if you just shut up. Stop talking. Stop telling people about their wrongs. Let a motherfucker be wrong. Anyways, man. I love y'all. I'm out. Peace.